Hello everyone, as you can see I'm on a beautiful horse. This thanks to my friend Shelma. We offer me the money to be able to buy it. I'm leaving now Stormhaven and I'm going to Rivenspire. I'm finally level 26 after 1 month of playing. I guess that my leveling progression is amazing. So this is my second diary, and after feedback I've decided that I will focus it entirely on one character at a time, so you can really choose what character you are interested to follow the progression. So let's see what this girl has become during those 3 last weeks. I will show you immediately how I've improved my build. So as you can see, I've put most of my point in stamina and some in health because I'm a tank, and nothing in magicka. So far so good. The boon I'm choosing is the tower, which also increased the stamina that I use a lot for some abilities and to block. Concerning the talents, this is how I've built my character. So I'm using overload, and I've choose to morph it as power overload because as I'm tanking, when I'm using this hour spell, make me a little bit in danger, as I illustrated in a video as Sorcerer Tank Elloa versus Cataclaw. It put me in danger because I cannot block, so I need it to be the most powerful possible so I can clear efficiently the minion. Mage Rat, it's something I use for questing, for trash mobs to help a bit of the DPS on the bosses, or to pull. It can be useful, or sometimes when you have to kite a boss. This is the spell I'm using. Thundering Presence is my most important tanking spell as it assures my protection. And of course I've used some passive to improve all the spell I'm using. On the weapon, I'm of course using Ransack, which is my taunt abilities, and also decrease the armor of the bosses or mobs I'm hitting. And a Charge Shield that I have morphed into Invasion. Invasion increase the stun duration based on the distance charged, which is very useful because I'm using this spell when I'm questing or on trash mob, and to increase the stun is of course the best choice for me. I go back and forth between mobs. It's pretty fun as well. Of course I've put all passive I could in this skill line. The armor, for the moment, I'm not really putting so much passive into light armor because I'm only wearing one piece of light armor. I will explain you later why. So it's no point to waste skill points. I prefer to save them for more interesting spells for now. For heavy armor, I've put all passive I could, and I've taken immovable, but I'm not using this spell so much. I've used it for dungeon, and I got some feedback on my YouTube channel, and I realized that indeed this spell was not the best one. At least for now, it's not the most useful. In the guilds, I have those 2 skills from the Fighter Guild, Circle of Protection and Silver Bolt, that I've morphed into Silver Leash. I'm not very happy about the Silver Leash morphing, and I will explain you why later while fighting. I think it's a waste. I should have used the other option, which made it our way, but well. From the Mage Guild, I finally managed to be level 4 and to be able to take Entropy, which is a spell I really wanted to try out, and so far so good. From the Undaunted I have nothing yet, but I'm really waiting with impatience to be able to take this taunt and to try it out. And from the Rachel I of course have taken everything I could, as everything is increasing or benefiting my stamina. I'm also very far into crafting, but that's something else, right? Now let's speak about my gear and shows I've made. So what I'm doing when I'm hitting the level cap for a dungeon, so level 20 or level 30, I'm asking from some crafter from my guild to make me exactly the set I want. So here I have a friend that made me, the same friend that offered me the horse, by the way, which make me two sets. The Death's Wind set, which is well, you can read, if struck by a melee attack while below 35% health, trigger an area of effect knockback. This effect can only happen once every 3 minutes. For now it's a bit weird because my other set is the weapon and the shield, and I'm not using them all the time, so it's maybe not the best idea, or I should have it there too. So for now, yeah, it's not ideal to put your set into your swap weapon if you swap weapon regularly. The other set is the Torix pack, which increases my armor, so I'm really well protected with this one. And as a threat, I've choose Divine, which increases the Mundustone effect by 5%, or Impenetrable, which increases the resistance to crits. And of course Reinforced, which also increase the armor value. For now I've not overcharged anything, so it's fine. As you can see here, I've not overcharged anything. My goal is to have this kind of set, and I need to figure out which sets I want the most, but I want 5 pieces of heavy armor and 2 pieces of light armor. For now, at this day, I only have my dress as light armor, but later I will want to have the spolder as well. Why the spolder and the dress? Simply for cosmetic reason, because I find it looks very cool to be a tank, to have a shield and a sword and a light armor, and to look like a caster. So something I wanted to show you as well is this item I found yesterday, Thunderous Pendant. I'm not using it, but I'm very interested by the set bonuses. 3 items of the Thunderous set give 10% chance to deal 7 shock damage in a 5 meters radius when struck by a melee attack. I find this awesome for my builds, even just for a cosmetic point of view. So I really want to try this out. I will have, for sure, Thunderous sets instead of the Death's Wind set. Okay. Let's see how my character is doing in a situation like that. I'm going to wipe them out with my overload as soon as possible. And what are dead. And now we'll have the Daedra coming. So I can charge them. Or what I could do as well is simply to do this. Oops. Circle of Protection and then Silver Leech. If it worked. Voila. So this is the reason why I'm not convinced about the efficiency on Silver Leap. It's because it's only work on Daedra. So it's good for this kind of situation, but not for anything else. And it costs a lot of stamina. Anyway, I feel more comfortable to charge on the mob than to pull it to me. And if I really want to pull it anyway, I can. Yeah, I see it's fancy, but it's not very useful. Or so far, I have not found it very useful. So I regret to have done it that way. Apparently it can be used in PvP against werewolf and vampire, so I guess that's pretty fun, but I'm not specialized into PvP anyway. So yeah, I think I will have beneficiated more from the AoE than from the leap, to be honest. Or leech, or whatever it's called. Don't remember now. See, if I do this, I can pull it as well. Of course, I have less control, but yeah. It's so chaotic. I don't see it creates benefits for me. While invasion allow me to stun the mobs, I find it better, honestly. So this is one of my big spell disappointment. Other than that, I'm pretty happy about my build.